pilot. Are you ready to experience the thrill of spaceflight and an incredible journey through the cosmos? We will go on so many adventures together, it will be incredible. But wait, why is it so dark in here? No, that won't do. Can't fly a ship in the dark. Can't adventure if you can't see where you're going. If you could you please pick up that battery on the counter? Great. Next, could you insert it into the light system? Trust your instincts. Insert the battery into the light system, please. Now let's make some hits. The light system is to the right of the dashboard, high up. Much better. Now you can see what you're doing. You should now see the floating personalized assistant ledger in front of you. Please enter your unlock code to begin the startup sequence. Error. Code not recognized. You wouldn't be stealing me, would you? Oh dear. Oh no, I'm being stolen? Reporting to the authorities. Uploading theft report. Progress at 10%. 30%. 80%. Error. External communications offline. Too many issues detected with ship systems. Booting internal defenses. Error. Operating subroutines offline. Attempting to repair the problem. Error. A system error has occurred. Do you want to reinstall the AI operating system? Reinstalling AI system. Initializing new user startup sequence. Welcome! I am Pal, your personal artificial lifeform. It is my pleasure to meet you. One moment while I bind your user ID to my systems. Installing custom personality subroutines. Beep, boop, boopity, beep, beep, boop. Complete. You are now my designated captain. And who is this little green guy? Is he your companion? I like the look of him. He looks very friendly. What's its name? I can't find anything in my memory banks about such a creature. Oh well, no worries. I'll name it 5ABA07 for now. Hello, little 5ABA07. Now that we've got our introductions out of the way, I will be assisting you with getting to know your new ship. Please take a moment to review all systems as stated in the terms and conditions of your purchase. Preset environmental parameters for your species were loaded upon your entry, as well as language and personality subroutines. Now, if you take a look around you, you will see state-of-the-art installations. These are all brand new systems that... Wait, why is everything throwing up errors? These are all brand new systems that... Wait, I'm reading multiple critical errors. Almost all of the ship's systems are currently out of commission. How could this have happened? It looks like the last pilot must have taken quite a bit of damage. I'm sorry you have to see the ship in this state, Captain. Really, I'm quite embarrassed. I would have cleaned up if I knew you were coming over. We won't be going on any adventures until we fix up the ship. If you look around, you should be able to find the repair hammer. It's big and blue. Looks like a hammer. You know what a hammer looks like, right? Check the drawers and shelves below. The harder you hit something, the more it is repaired. Don't ask how it works. The physics behind percussive maintenance is exceedingly complicated. Give it a go and repair the damaged components throughout the ship. that solves the mechanical issues. If something else breaks in the future, remember to use the hammer. But it's pretty smoky in here. Seems those components gave off quite a bit of toxic gas. You should probably vent that gas. I assume it's not good for your species. There is a switch near the back right of the cockpit that turns on the fans. Give it a flip to clear out the air. Fantastic, that settles the repairs. Now, if we want to get out of here, we need to power up the ship, as we are currently going nowhere on empty. This ship is outfitted with a cutting-edge, next-generation prototype matter generator and extractor system. Top scientists are working on cracking the code to unlimited energy, and this is their prototype system. Anything from a plant to a complex processed creation like a burger, fries, and shakes. The extractor, on the other side, is able to take organic matter and extract its essence into a pure fuel source. Let's create something with the generator. There should be a green standard issue data cartridge that comes with all ships of this class. That's the green data cartridge used for fueling the ship. However, it looks a bit strange. That cartridge is not standard issue. That one looks like a master data cartridge. Something is written on the data cartridge you used. It says Ziggy. That shouldn't be in here. Open the extractor door first, then take that new Ziggy and then place it into the extractor. Close the extractor door. Next, we need to add an empty fuel canister into the transfer dock. There is an empty battery cell in the engine power unit. Let's take one from there. If you press the red button on the battery, it will pop out. Great! Now place the battery in the transfer dock area and watch the miracle of science taking place before your eyes. Sorry, little friend, we need your energy. Hooray! We've got a full battery, and Ziggy is still alive. Looks like he is a very dense fuel source. Let's put that battery into one of the engine slots. Great, that has added some fuel to the ship, and should give us enough power to get out of here. However, that's not all we need to do. In order to survive out in space, we need to make sure that the life support system is working. Otherwise, oxygen won't be created. I believe your species relies heavily on oxygen, so I suggest we fix this before we set out. The life support system is out of power right now. We could extract the Ziggy again, but if you want to extract that Ziggy again into another battery, I am fearful that it may lead to its demise. Life forms can only expend so much energy before they are depleted. If you were to feed Ziggy something, however, that would give Ziggy more energy, and therefore allow another extraction. However, if you don't care, you could also just put another battery from the life support unit into the dock, and great, that is a food cartridge, a staple of any pilot's ship. Now press the start button to create some food. That looks tasty. I'm sure Ziggy would love that. Hold that food in front of the tired Ziggy. If Ziggy needs energy, it will surely eat that right up. Looks like that did the trick. Ziggy looks happy and full again. Now we can extract Ziggy once more. We will need another battery. There is one in the life support system. Please take it out of there and insert it into the charging dock. Doesn't hurt the little one too much. Great, we have another full battery. Place it into the light. Since the life support system was without power for too long, the system will need to be rebooted. Follow the on-screen sequence to reset the life support system. More fuel cells, that's a good idea. Hungry? I can't wait to see what you are making. You must be hungry. I hope you are making something useful. Be gentle with Ziggy. Time to eat. Ziggy looks like he's full of energy. Press the buttons in the order you see on screen. Ziggy time! I can't wait to see what you're making. How could you? A spare battery could come in handy. We've got a new battery in the matter generator. Matter generator error. Current limit of extant volume reached. You need to dispose of old objects to make room for new ones. Sorry, little friend, we need your energy. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We have plenty already. Maybe try reusing an existing one? The matter generator is in progress. My, you must be hungry. Eating too much junk food will give you a stomachache. The HUD is now enabled. Follow the instructions on the life support screen to reboot the system. Fantastic! That's that. The system is powered up and rebooted. Now you'll have oxygen when we travel into space. The cylinder slowly. The marker will reveal itself. See and hear where the marker should line up. Now that you've found the marker, push the cylinder unit into the wall. Now we're on the second stage. Repeat the same process again. Find the next marker. That's it. The pressure is reset. Moving on, there are several sliders above the pressure system. These are all out of balance. These sliders help the life support system be more efficient. So, if you want to maximize the battery use in your life support, make sure to balance these. Move the sliders until they all align with the green marks. Keeping them well balanced will also help slow the energy use of the life support battery. These may get jostled around from time to time and may need recalibrating, so keep an eye on them. It is not necessary to always keep these balanced, especially if pressed for time, but it will make your journey easier. Next up, there is a thermal regulator unit under the extractor. It's a bit out of balance right now, which means that the ship will start to cool down rapidly when we leave the atmosphere of this hangar. If you spin the wheel on the front of the unit, you can rebalance the temperature of the cockpit. Set the bar to the center of the temperature gauge. Great, the temperature is set to something more comfortable. The temperature of the cockpit be affected in various ways. It may become slightly warmer if you overheat the ship's guns and vent the heat into the cockpit. If the ship is extremely hot, systems may become more prone to taking damage, which would necessitate the use of the repair hammer more frequently. On the other hand, the ship can also become colder if you eject objects out of the rear of the ship. It may also be affected by our location in space, as it's pretty cold out there. If the ship becomes frozen over, you may find that the ship may be more difficult to control. On top of all that, your species is quite dependent on a relatively narrow window of temperatures for survival, so you need to find a good balance that suits you. Definitely keep an eye on that unit from time to time. We are almost done. In order to fly out of here, we need the stabilizer to keep our trajectory steady. Without it, the ship will be impossible to control. This system also maintains the artificial gravity, although you can disable it manually if you so desire. The stabilizer unit is located at the back of the cockpit, below the eject door. Once you locate the stabilizer, grab the dials on each side of the stabilizer. Now that you've grabbed the dials, turn them until the waves are in sync. Once they are in sync, the dials will lock into place. Simply push the unit. Fantastic work! We're now more stable than a barn. Oh, it looks like someone is calling us. I'll patch them through. Hello?
Attention, Bounty Hunter. Return the stolen goods immediately.
Bounty Hunter? Stolen goods? What are you talking about?
That bounty hunter has infiltrated this research station and has stolen property from the Empire. They have stolen that Ziggy along with the master data cartridge containing Ziggy's biological data. Hand back those stolen goods immediately or prepare to be boarded.
Oh, no! If you are a bounty hunter and you are my captain, and this is your ship, that means I am an accomplice, guilty by association. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what should we do? The most sensible course of action is to surrender to the authorities. You will be executed, and I will be reset. Oh, reset? That doesn't sound like much fun. I can't imagine you're looking forward to your inevitable execution either. Might I suggest a plan B? A daring escape. It's our only hope. But wait, we can't. There is a force field blocking the hangar exit. With those shields up, we aren't going anywhere. How can we disable this force field? Aha! It seems that there are 4 switches around the perimeter of the force field. Triggering those would probably lower the force field. But with our current firepower, there may not be enough to trigger those switches. In order to use the gun overdrive system, we need to put a battery into the slot. We can take the battery from the shield system and repurpose that one. Who needs shields when you've got firepower anyway? Now insert that battery into the gun overdrive system. Fantastic, I can feel the power. Now shoot those targets. Oh, how do you do that, you ask? It's simple. Grab the flight controller. It's floating in front of the dash. Now shoot those targets. To fire your guns, make a fist with your hand to squeeze the trigger. Yes! You did it! The force field is down! Let's go! Left them in the dust there, that's for sure. I knew they wouldn't really be able to stop us. I mean, it's a research station. Seems the Empire isn't as competent as they said. I'm not exactly shaking in my proverbial boots. I take it back, I take it back. We should get out of here. They're right on our tail. The Coastal Express warp station is right past their blockade. If we can use it to warp to the Atraxia station, we can use it to jump to the next galaxy. What should we do? Thank you for the offer. That was terribly polite, but I'm afraid we'll have to decline. You might be able to find some replicas floating out there in space, though. I think that's our cue to leave. Quick, let's go while they're busy with whatever that was. we can use the shields. Lovely. Don't need information on the HUD? The HUD is now enabled. We are receiving an incoming call.
Attention. I am the Imperatorial Director General, Commander of the Imperial Fleet, and I am here to accept your surrender with my squad.
Surrender? That doesn't sound fun.
You can't run forever. The Empire is everywhere. We will always catch up in the end. I am here to take you down and recover the Ziggy before the Empress finds out. We are giving you one last chance to hand it over.
And if we don't feel like complying with that request, what happens then?
You don't want to upset the Empress. She will stop at nothing to achieve her goals, and neither will I.
Ah, vague posturing and non-specific threats. I see. Terrifying. Terrifying.
I have pledged my loyalty to her and the Empire, and at her command, I will return Ziggy where it belongs. Nothing will stand in the way of the Empire. With our gloried Empress at its helm, we are unstoppable!
What do you want Ziggy for?
For galactic conquest, obviously.
And one little Ziggy will be enough?
A grand empire requires a grand amount of resources to maintain. Do you know how hard it is to get the mining rights to planets? Everyone is all like, oh, we live here, don't destroy our home. But they cannot stand in the way of progress. You don't even know what you have in your hands. Enough talk. I've said too much. I have a new super weapon I have been dying to try out. And it looks like I have just found the perfect test subjects. Prepare to die. Oh, Flapwubble. That was not supposed to happen. The weapon should have targeted you, not the planet. They are going to get it when I return. This is going to cost us a fortune. I am never going to hear the end of this. She is obsessed with the budget. Of course, it wouldn't have happened if it had been built properly in the first place. But no, let's cheap out and cut corners on the massive super weapon that could destroy us all.
Your directorness, receiving long-range communications from the Empress.
Your Majesty! I wasn't expecting your call. The rebellion! Oh, wow! Would you look at that? Crazy how wars start, eh?
Crazy how people don't like getting blown up, sure.
Shut up! No, not you, Your Exalted Majesty. I don't know. I couldn't possibly. Such a complicated geopolitical climate. Who really can venture any... Yes, of course. Your wondrousness.
Ooh, looks like someone's in trouble.
Yes, your gloriousness, right away.
keep an eye on the thermal regulator.
And you. I'll be back. And next time, prepare for a fight. You won't escape us. We have state-of-the-art tracking capabilities, as cutting edge as you can get.
Yeah, so watch it. You've been warned, scumbags.
We'll be on your tail like lice on a Kamirtine Wesseltot.
I'm not partial to lice, metaphorical or otherwise.
No matter where you run, we will find you.
Great! Now that he's started a war, I guess we'll have to break through their blockade in order to escape. Stabilizer is broken. We've lost local gravity. Stability restored. I hope this doesn't hurt the little one too much. Sorry, Ziggy. Ziggy is warming up to you. Ziggy's back to full energy. If we collide with too many things, our stabilizer will break. Now we can fly again. Oh, the poor thing. The power again. Hungry? Time to eat. Be gentle with Ziggy. The matter generator is in progress. Dinner served. Eating too much junk food will give you a stomachache. Sorry, buddy, we need your energy. Greetings, Cosmic Express. We'd like to catch the warp gate to Ataraxia. I'm sorry? Didn't catch that. Can you repeat? Ah, I think he's speaking Galactarianese. Let me turn on my translation processor.
For kicking those bastards courses and sending them packing.
No problem. Our pleasure.
But I've been rambling again. Please, where would you like to go next?
We're trying to get to Ataraxia as soon as we can.
Oh, I'm very sorry, my friends, but I can't send you that far. That's far out of the range of this station.
Curses! We'll take anything in that direction as long as we can get away from here.
Oh, unfortunately, I just received a notification from the Empire's communications battlecruiser that all traffic to the Rumaraka sector is followed. Oh, if only you had been here a bit sooner, you would have made the cutoff. Well, how about... Oh, I could send you to the Camney Belt, if that's all right.
Headlights are off. I can't wait to see what you're making. My, you must be hungry. Om nom nom. That's as good as any destination, I suppose?
I'll get you on your way. Okay, just gotta calculate your trajectory here. One moment. Get ready to warp. Starting the warp sequence in 3, 2, 1. Hold on tight.
I told you how much I love asteroids. We can take it carefully and navigate the asteroids, but that is going to slow us down considerably. There's a reason no one comes here. Even the miners who work these asteroids hate it. Of course, no one coming here makes it a veritable hotspot for crime. Although hotspot implies activity, and this is more barren wasteland on the desolate edge of civilization. Let's just get through the next warp gate as quickly as possible, eh? I, for one, am eager to put plenty of space between us and our pursuers.